This is your WW News of a Wednesday afternoon. Sweden, the most tolerant European nation regarding immigrants, has passed a new set of legislation. You say, they're going to favour more of these people coming in. No. It's due to the fact of this so-called open borders thing was an absolute total failure. Once upon a time, Sweden, a lady can go topless in the swimming bars, public swimming bars in Sweden. We're talking more than 40 years ago. These days, she gets harassed on the streets by unsavoury characters. Exists non-go areas in Sweden where the police do not go. Immigrant gangs which use bombs to attack each other. There's a gangster, a mobster, criminal syndicate which they bring over, and they probably bring their own tribal wars or mob wars over as well. And regarding the whole series of events, attacks on Swedish women, sexual violence, has just shot up in the last few years, rocket high. And these are things which are happening now. The Swedish political system, whether it's left or right, they had agreed they had to do something about this, and they passed this new law, which is called good behaviour. Really, those who don't behave properly or don't do serious things, they'll get kicked out or deported. And this is probably regarding antisocial behaviour, regarding welfare frauds probably, and even tax evasion as well. They get booted out. This is an absolute revolutionary piece of law or legislation which the most open society in Europe has adopted, because they have overwhelmed with these problems like we are in the rest of Europe. You can go to any country, any town or city who have problems with these individuals. People loiter around all day, not do nothing, getting into trouble, drinking alcohol, various establishments. You find them a lot in the betting shops, and they're the so-called doctors and rocket scientists that we need in our society. We've got a lack of, well, at the end of the day, most of these people live off the welfare state in council houses. They got everything free, even their bills paid as well. Most of these people do not work, which you would imagine an immigrant would come over from another country and would create his living and his livelihood in that country where he goes to. No, this is not the case these days. It's more fashionable to import third world poverty. And with all those probably convicted criminals which have been booted out from their own countries, or even other EEC countries which are pouring in, which is the most biggest thing which these characters are. Talked about organised trips by their own fellow so-called countrymen, traffic smugglers, and obviously you heard about Rupert Lowe's independent inquiry regarding the rape gang inquiry report, which I mentioned in the other video, which is absolutely shocking. The fact is, the press is not dealing with it as much, but I think there's some outlets like GB News which were pretty vocal on this. I wonder why. Probably only journalists which do their job properly, and the rest are just bowing down to this globalist lunatic system.